Almost live from the Enchanted Trivia Room, it's the Theme Park Trivia Show! With Disco Yeti and the Mineral Kings! And here's your host, Ryan Ritchie! Hello, everyone! My thanks to Disco Yeti and the Mineral Kings, of course, and thank you for joining us. And you're here for a very special episode today. We have two friends who podcast together, but they're also former Disney College Program alumni, I guess. And we're going to meet them from the Main and Magic podcast. Please welcome Dawn and Katie. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Well, let's learn a little more about you. Dawn, why don't you go first?
Yeah, sure. I'm a wedding and elopement photographer. I have a company here in Texas, and that is my day job. And at night, I podcast. I'm the host of the Main and Magic podcast.
Very nice. And often you have as a guest, Katie, I understand. Katie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm from Buffalo, New York. I am the owner of Pictures and Postcards Travel, an independent contractor with AAA, and I've been doing that for about 6 years now, and I'm obsessed with Disney. I'm the one that has the whole agenda when you go.
Lightning Lane has changed everything, right?
I love it.
All right. Well, welcome home to both of you. Let's go ahead and get started with our rope drop question, just like we'd start a day at the park. This is the question to determine control of the board. Katie, you successfully navigated the park reservation system, so you get to go first. And again, folks, we're looking for the closest answer. It doesn't matter if you go over, okay? Here we go with the rope drop question for control. It takes a lot of speakers to provide all the sounds heard in the Pirates of the Caribbean. How many speakers are used in the Disneyland version of the attraction? And Katie, you'll go first.
98.
98, very good. Dawn?
I'm going to say 152.
152. Well, the correct answer is 270, so that means Dawn has control of the board. Well, like a grand and miraculous spaceship, we're going to make our way through 6 big categories today. We have Let's Go to Epcot, Sink or Swim, Beyond the Berm, It All Started with a Map, Where Am I, and Carousel of Trivia. So, Dawn, where are we headed first?
We are going to do Sink or Swim.
Sink or Swim. This is a very unusual category, and I should preface this by saying there is no possible way you know the correct answers.
Awesome.
Cast members are known to have annual canoe races in the rivers of America, at least in the past. And so when they do, there have been some colorful team names through the years. So I'm going to give you a name, and if you think it's a real name of one of these former canoe teams, you'll say swim. But if you think it's not a real name, you'll say sink. Okay?
All right.
So Dawn, you will get 10 of these, rapid fire style, and then Katie, we have 10 for you, and whoever gets more of the 10 right will get all 50 points in the category.
Perfect.
Everyone's ready? Okay, Dawn, here we go. Sink or swim? And I should point out these all come from a 1994 book. Okay. So you have to put your time machine on as well, okay? Here we go. The Fast Passers.
Swim. No,
incorrect.
Sink.
Wait, which one is it? Which one is it, Dawn?
Sink. Fast Pass didn't come until way later.
So you're saying?
Because you said 1994.
That's correct.
Sink.
All right. I'll give it to you. Darth Vader's Raiders.
Swim.
Correct. Star Oars.
Swim.
Correct. Mickey's Master Boaters.
Sink.
Incorrect. That is a real one. The Teacuppers.
Swim.
Incorrect. That's a sink. Eisner's Eagles.
Swim.
That is a sink. Eeyores.
Swim.
Correct. Zoo Crew.
Sink.
That's a swim. It was the characters. Monorail Men.
Sink.
Correct. And the Skyway Bucket Brigade.
Swim.
That is a sink. How many did Don get correct? 5. Okay. We're set at 5, Katie. You got to beat 5.
Okay.
Here are your 10 sink or swim questions. Death Row.
Sink.
That's a swim. Lake Boda Vista.
Swim.
That is a sink. Boatway People Movers.
Swim.
That is also a sink. Paddle Me Hard.
Well, Master Boaters was one. This one's got to be a swim.
You are correct. Rock and Row.
Swim.
That is correct. Uncle Orville's Tub Brigade.
Swim.
That is a sink. Club Wed.
Swim.
Correct. Sonny's Sinkers. Sonny's Sinkers.
Sink.
That is correct. Synchronicity.
Swim.
That is correct. And lastly, the popcorn buckets. Why does it always have to be popcorn buckets?
Swim.
That is a sink. No, popcorn bucket. We are tied at 5 after all of that. Each of you got 5 right. They each get 50 points. Let's move on. Don, still in control. Please pick our next category. There's a look at them. Where are we headed next?
Let's do It All Started with a Map.
Let's see if you can identify these locations from theme park and resort maps. Now, all of today's maps will be from Walt Disney World. Okay, so that's a hint to make it a little easier. So Don, we'll start with you. What is this map? What are we looking at here?
Wow, I'm like going through my head here trying to think of every building. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean, good guess. Incorrect. Katie, can you steal this one?
I'm going to go with Small World.
Also a good guess. This was a tough one to start. That was the Contemporary Resort. That is the second floor of the Contemporary Resort.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I think the toughest one is out of the way now. Okay, here we go. Katie, back to you for number 2. Take a look at this one.
Okay. Is that Tower of Terror?
Tower?
No, that's not. That's not. It's that's a K. That's Kid Cot. That's I'm gonna go with the China Pavilion.
China Pavilion, incorrect. Don, can you steal this?
Oh, I think I know which one that is.
I want to say that's the Italy Pavilion.
Well, I'm glad you do because that is correct. That is the Italy Pavilion. Yes. You can see it there on the World Showcase map. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Where are we now? I think Katie might be able to steal this one.
Disney Springs.
Ooh, close. Katie?
I think it's that's a resort. I want to say maybe Saratoga Springs.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is a resort. You'll notice it's in 3 sections. That's the All-Star Resort. All-Star Music, Sports, and
Okay,
Movies.
that's great. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we now? And this is for, where are we? Don.
Oh my God, I know it. Is that theater under the? No, not theater. Where Beauty and the Beast is.
You are correct. I also do not know the name of it. Just Beauty and the Beast live on stage. I'm sure it has a name though, right? That theater?
Literally worked across from it. Yep. Yep.
All right, very good. Don, that means you have 70 points and you get a chance to finish out the category here. Let's take a look at our next map. Where are we now? Where are we now?
What is that? The Japan Pavilion? I have no idea.
No, Katie, can you make out where we are?
Is it the World of Disney in Disney Springs?
Ooh, that is the Bongos Cafe.
I was gonna say
Oh,
that.
it is there. There you go. Bongos Cafe.
Yeah.
I was really gonna say that. I'm like, no, it won't be that one.
It can't possibly be the Bongos Cafe, but indeed, it was the Bongos Cafe. So at the end of that category, we have Katie with 50 points, Don with 70. And let's just take a moment and tell folks a little bit, Don, about the podcast. If they're not familiar with Maine and Magic, what can they expect?
We talk about everything Disney. So we do vacation planning. We talk about like movies and Disney Plus things. We talk about just like some of our like top fives of this, that, or the other. I've interviewed several different cast members that do different roles. So it's just everything under the Disney umbrella.
Very cool. Well, I listened to the episode where you were talking about the different challenges that people can do in the parks. I enjoyed that. And I think there's a real authenticity to the podcast. So I hope people will check out Maine and Magic. Very good. All right, so Don, you're in control. We have Let's Go to Epcot, Beyond the Berm, Where Am I, or Carousel of Trivia.
Let's do Beyond the Berm.
Beyond the Berm, these are questions from parks beyond Disney or Universal. So this could be from anywhere. Here we go. Themed to a beloved character and not the 1969 Music Festival, where can you ride the Woodstock Express?
Hershey?
Hershey Park is a good answer. That is not correct. Katie, this should have been a multiple choice, to be honest with you. Katie?
Cedar Point.
Cedar Point. Cedar Fair might own this park. We're actually looking for King's Dominion in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And the theming
I've
is
been there.
the theming is just
remember
Woodstock on the sign, so it's easy to miss it if you're not paying attention to the theming. All right, up next, and we are still with Don. Where can you find El Asaradero, or the Sawmill, which is the world's first log flume? It was the world's first log flume.
Knott's Berry Farm?
Not Knott's Berry Farm. No, Katie?
Kennywood.
That's an interesting choice. Actually, it's Six Flags Over Texas.
Okay.
Six Flags Over Texas. The log flume opened in 1963. Don, back to you. While Disney gave the world California Adventure, what other park is comprised of a state's name followed by adventure?
Michigan Adventure.
Michigan Adventure is correct. Very nice.
I would hope you get that one right.
Moving on, a little bit of history here. C.V. Wood was instrumental in developing and the opening of Disneyland. After leaving Disney, he worked on several projects, including a 1960s theme park in New York City. What was the name of that park?
I pass.
Pass on that
no
one?
idea. I couldn't even guess.
Katie, any thoughts on this one?
I'm just gonna say Coney Island. It's the only thing up there I can think of.
Coney Island. It was Freedom Land, opened in the 60s, 1960. Some people think he wanted to show up Walt before the World's Fair. It didn't work out that way, and Freedom Land closed around the time of the World's Fair. So, all right, we are moving on. We've got Let's Go to Epcot, Where Am I, and Carousel of Trivia. Katie, you're going to choose this time. Where are we headed?
Where am I?
Where Am I? Okay, this is Where Am I? And I will let you know this is the food edition of Where Am I? So that might help you. All right, Katie, where am I? I am waiting in line for a cool treat while people move overhead.
It is the, oh man, I can't think of the name of it. You can get pretzels and stuffed cheese pretzels, and it's underneath Astro Orbiters, and I can't think of the name of the restaurant.
Cool treats. Cool treats.
No.
Don's ready to steal. Don.
Go ahead, Bill.
The lunching pad.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
the name.
We're going to take it, but we were looking for Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies with the ice cream. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. But we're going to take it. Okay, Don, here's the next one. Where am I? Watching boats go by and waving while eating lunch, lamenting that this location no longer has hoagies or subs, if you're a sub person. Waving at people on boats while eating lunch, and this location no longer has a hoagie or sub.
It's the Pecos Bills.
No, Katie?
Pinocchio House?
Pinocchio, that is correct. Correct.
We were just talking about that place today.
60 points for Katie. All right, we move on with Where Am I Food Edition. Hey, is that an Emmy? Anyway, I'm hungry for lunch.
Is it 50s Primetime Cafe?
You are in the right park. It's a hint for Don. Don?
ABC Commissary.
ABC Commissary is correct. Yes. All right, last question in the category, Where am I? Let's go to Katie for this one. Look at all the cool fish swimming by. Now to order seafood.
Coral Reef.
Coral Reef is correct. Very nice. Okay, and at the end of that category, we have Katie with 70 points and Don with 100 points. Very nice. And we are down to just 2 categories, just like that. We have Let's Go to Epcot and Carousel of Trivia. Where are we headed?
Let's go to Epcot.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't know this would be a category 30 days ago, so we don't have reservations. We can't go to Epcot.
Who was your travel agent? I want to speak to them.
So that means you lose control of the board, and we have 1 category left, Carousel of Trivia. And so we will start with you, Don. Don, what former attraction...
All right.
Oh, by the way, Carousel of Trivia, these are just random questions from anything at theme parks. What former attraction allowed guests to choose their own flight path back to the future port? Via space, desert, or undersea?
Oh, it's Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth is incorrect. Katie.
Horizon!
Horizons.
Oh, I know.
Spaceship Earth.
I was thinking of the pictures on Spaceship
that
Earth.
I was
continues-
waiting for that one.
Continues our tradition of 1 Horizons question in every episode. So, all right, Katie. Using nearly $1 million per year, Disney is the world's largest purchaser of what?
Mickey bars.
Oh, that is incorrect. Don? Largest purchaser of what?
Fireworks.
Fireworks, that is correct. Very nice, Don. All right. Don, what character appeared on the $10 denomination of Disney dollars?
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, incorrect. Katie, you want to take a shot at this?
Goofy?
Correct answer is Minnie. Don, what former WDW area was referred to in marketing material as, quote, a metropolis of fun?
Pleasure Island?
Don, that is correct. Pleasure Island. Woohoo! All right. 120 to 80. Katie has 80 points. Don has 120. Last question in the category. What Walt Disney World attraction had a batting cage called Coach's Corner?
I have no idea.
No idea. Katie?
An attraction, you said?
Yes, Walt Disney World attraction included a batting cage called Coach's Corner.
Let's go with, I don't know, Fantasia Gardens. That's, I guess, considered an attraction, right?
You're going to kick yourselves on this one. It was the Wonders of Life. Wonders of Life had a batting cage inside.
Barely remember that. Like,
Wow.
it's so vague. It's like a gray area in my brain.
Wonders of Life was open 1989 to 2001. Were you were there after that, right?
We worked there in 2001.
Taking a look at our scores, Katie has 80 points, Don has 120, and just like that, it's time for our Key to the Kingdom question, our big question at the end. So you need to think, grab your pen and paper, and think about how many points you want to wager. Is that a fork, Katie? What was that?
No, it's a 50th anniversary pen.
Fancy, very nice. Think about how many points you want to wager. The category is mountains. Mountains. It's all going to come down to this. Hey, by the way, folks.
How many points do I have?
You have 120. 120. Katie has 80. Anyone could win. Or we could have a tie. All right, you've made your wagers. Okay. Here is today's Key to the Kingdom question. There are many popular mountains in the theme park world. What is the name of the mountain at Disney's Blizzard Beach water park? Write down your answer. What is the name of the mountain at Disney's Blizzard Beach water park? And while they do that, I'll just remind everyone, if you're enjoying the show, do us a favor, subscribe, tell your friends about it. More people should be enjoying these very tough questions at home, I think that's accurate. So, okay, once again, the question, there are many popular mountains in the theme park world. What is the name of the mountain at Disney's Blizzard Beach? Looks like both of you have answers. All right. Here we go. Katie, you'll go first with 80 points.
Okay.
What is the name of the mountain at Disney's Blizzard Beach? Show us your answer.
I said, it's going backwards. Mount Summit.
Mount Summit. How many points did you wager?
70.
70 points. Mount Summit is incorrect. Don.
I have Summit Plummet.
Summit Plummet, that is the attraction. The mountain is Mount Gushmore.
Yes.
That's it.
Mount Gushmore. Don, how many points did you wager, Don?
50.
50 points. That means Don is our big winner today with 70 points. Congratulations.
Good job.
So Don, tell us a little bit about how it feels right now to know that you conquered today's trivia challenge.
It feels awesome. Especially since me and Katie are just constantly trying to wreck each other with trivia now.
Yeah, we are.
Very good. Well, it's awesome. It's not quite as awesome as your first time on Soarin', but I understand. We do the best we can here. So, Very good. Well, listen, thank you, Don. Thank you, Katie, for joining us. Congratulations again, Don.
Good job.
My thanks, of course, also to Disco Yeti and the Mineral Kings. Thank you. And, of course, thank you to all of you for joining us today. And until next time, remember, now is the time. Now is the best time. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching the show. Please like this video and subscribe so we can keep making it. It's what Walt would have wanted. See you next time.